Hey guys and girls, wrap it up here. We are back with another video, and today we are back with another tier list. Woo! Recently, as you know, I like to do bosses of games like Dark Souls, all the Dark Souls games, Demon Souls, we did Bloodborne, Jedi Survivor, and yeah, I said when I did the Bloodborne all bosses tier list that I was gonna do all the Demon Souls bosses. And after that, I would do a Demon Souls boss tier list. And here we are. We did all the bosses, and now we're going to do the tier list. So, these are all the bosses right here. We got the standard S through F. And the Han category. Question mark. There you go. But, honestly, I don't even need that category because I beat all these bosses. So, there won't be any in there. I just like to have it, though. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Up first, we have Dragon God. This is right after Flame Lurker. Literally right after. And this is sort of like one of those like gimmicky kind of boss fights where you don't actually kind of fight him, but it's mostly like a lot of running around and dodging some of his big attacks because he's huge, right? You have to go to these like shooter things, these like cannon things or something, and that's what really damages him. And then once he like do that like a couple times, he falls over and then you hit him in the head and then he dies. So overall it's not that hard, but I do really like his design and look. I think it looks pretty cool. And the whole setting that he's in is nice. So, I'll try maybe B. I might go A. It's just the fact that he's so gimmicky. It's kind of like, it's really not my kind of fight because of how gimmicky it is. But looks really cool though. Old Monk. This boss is stupid. It's literally, I don't know what, like, it's like this dude right here. He summons, like, a helper of his, or maybe it's him, but in a different body or something. I don't know. But, yeah, he summons this, like, dude with this, like, stupid-looking hat or something. And it's literally just the easiest fucking shit ever. I don't even remember what he did, but it was, like, I think all he did was like try to like swing at you with his arms or something. It was so dumb. And of course it's an NPC like style fight with its movements and stuff. So terrible. Just terrible. Easy, not fun. Super forgettable. Old King Allant. This is technically not the last boss. We'll get to what the last boss actually is. In fact, I don't even see him on here. Yeah, they didn't even put him on here. I mean, it's understandable, but you know. Okay, we'll get into what I'm talking about later, but Old King Allant, second to last boss, and I would say he's definitely one of the better fights. He has a cool moveset, and I do like his design. Looks really cool. He does like these cool like jump and like dash slashes with his sword that I really liked, that were fun to dodge. Excuse me. And it was a decent fight. I wouldn't say great, but it was cool. I don't know. I'll go B again. Armor Spider. This boss is interesting. Let me just get this out of the way. Almost all of these bosses were like a cakewalk, basically. I can name one on here that I really struggled with, and we'll get to him in a bit. But all these bosses, like even Old King Allant, something like what, 2 or 3 tries. Like, and Armor Spider took me 1. Old Monk took me 1. Dragon God took me 2, I think. Because I got confused on where I needed to go at first. Yeah, I'll say how many tries it took me to be all in once I go through them, but yeah, almost Spider. He looks cool. I definitely like his design. He has like simple, once you get close to him, he has simple like slashes and stuff with his claws that aren't too bad to dodge. And he shoots like, he like summons all this lava and like this, because you're in like a small tunnel, and it like lava forces you back all the way, and you gotta head your way back to him, and he shoots fireballs at you. And there's this one like down slash he does where you have to, it's the perfect time to attack his head, and that's just like this weak spot basically. So I'll go C. Not hard, but I do think his design was pretty cool. But yeah, just C. Alright, Tower Knight. This is the second boss you fight, I think. And I actually really like Tower Knight. I really like his looks and how big he is. The first part of it, when you're like getting all the dudes above him, it's kind of annoying. It's not hard, but it's just like an annoyance that you just have to do. Otherwise, the fight's gonna be a lot harder because they're shooting at you. But once you actually fight him, he's pretty cool. Not hard. I think it took me 3 tries, because the 2 times I did die was just completely by a stupid mistake. Like, I accidentally rolling into his attack, or I think one time I got like stuck in between like a corner of the wall, and I couldn't like get under him and stuff when he's doing like that slam attack, and that's what got me, I think. But other than that, not hard, but I do like him a lot. I think he goes in A. Maiden Astrea, I think, or Astria. I think it's Astrea, something like that. Yeah, this, I don't even know what this boss was supposed to be. There's really no fighting involved with the actual boss. All you do is fight her knight, and then she just kills herself. So, yeah, I don't know. I know there's probably some lore thing to it, but it's just not like, I don't know why it's considered a boss. Yeah, 1 try as well. Fuck, what was this dude's name? Was it Adjudicator? Yeah, Adjudicator, okay. So this dude, is sort of kind of gimmicky-ish. Not really. They're all kind of gimmicky in their own way. Most of them. Some of them. You can't like attack him directly like you normally think you would. He has like a sword stuck in him, I believe. And there's like an open wound, and you attack it, and he's like, he falls over. And then there's this bird right here, as you can see. This glowing bird that I think is like controlling him or something. That's what you attack next, and it does a lot of damage. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about this dude. I don't think he was F. I think I'll put him in D. Wasn't easy, got him first try. Not much else to say. He was just whatever. Here we go. This is the one I was talking about that I struggled with the most. Flame Worker. Fuck this boss. Fucking hell, man. I hated this shit. This was so awful. Mainly because the hitboxes of this thing was atrocious. All the slam, you had to be so precise with your rolls when you're doing like the slam attacks. Jesus. You had to be so precise, and it got me so many times. And I almost ran out of the leaf things one time because I just was using so many because I was getting hit so many times. It was just, man. I think it took me well over 10 tries. I don't know how many exactly, but it was like 10, maybe close to 20, honestly. this dude was fucking hard. There's a difference between hard and just being annoying while being hard. Because when you have shit hitboxes, it makes it not fun. You can have hard boss fights that are still enjoyable, right? Like, it's a good example of that. Like Moog. Or Radon. Star Scourge Radon, I'm talking about. Not the other one. Yeah, those bosses are hard, right? But they're enjoyable because they have a fair factor in them. They don't have shit hitboxes. And they have good movesets. Especially Moog. As I've said, Moog is still my favorite boss. But this dude, fuck no. Not only that, his fucking fire all around him. Like, this game looks incredible, right? Like, the graphics are insane. But for this dude, they look a little too good. And sometimes I can't see what he's doing because I'm getting blinded by the light of the fire. Because it looks too damn good. And yeah, it's just not good. It was not good. Anyway, moving on. Forgot what this one was called. Storm King. Okay, I had to look back at my own videos. Storm King. I think it took me. I believe this one took me 2 tries because there's a sword you have to get, which again it's a gimmick boss, but we'll get into that later. There's a sword you have to pick up, and it like you like use it to kill all the minions and the main dude right here in the sky. Because it launches like this wind attack because they're too high up for like normal swings and stuff. But I couldn't pick it up the first time because my inventory was too full, and I had to back out. So if it wasn't for that, I would have gotten it first try easily. I really like the arena in this one. It looks great with the rain and the storming clouds and stuff. And I love seeing the big one, the actual Storm King, flying above you and like making all the. And the sound design was really good. I'll give it that. I'll go B. I'll go a lower B. It is very gimmicky, but I did really like the setting of this one a lot. Yeah, pretty good. Man-eaters. You fight 2 man-eaters, and I think it took me 2 tries. And yeah, they weren't that hard. It was pretty easy. They were easily staggered. Like, if you did like the heavy attack, you could just like destroy them basically. Even when there's 2, sometimes they got bugged. Like when they were flying out there away from you, sometimes they would just stay there. And I'll just like throw daggers at them. And sometimes the other one that comes by just didn't intervene when I was fighting the first one. He didn't give a fuck at all. He just stood there. But I don't know. I'll go D. They're not that cool. They're not that interesting. It's kind of whatever. Penetrator. This dude is really cool. This is my favorite boss. I think he's going S. I really love his design. The red sword, the armor, the intro of him is awesome. But it was not hard at all. I got him easily first try. His moves were really cool, but they're really easily telegraphed. I think his design is just super cool. And I just really love him for that. So, really cool boss. Look. Vanguard Demon. I don't know how I put this. Because, this is the first boss you see, but you don't beat unless you're really good. Because, it's sort of like the asylum demon aspect where you find him, you have a really weak sword, you don't have like good health or anything, you're just starting out. He can easily beat you, but you can beat him. And if you do, I think you get a really good item. You do in Dark Souls at least. I don't know. You probably do in this one too, but yeah, I died, but I did find like an enemy version in like the Storm King area. So I don't know if that's the same one or not. I technically didn't beat him. I don't know if you can go back here or not. That's the thing. Okay, so I guess you can technically beat him as the enemy version in the Storm King area, or if you believe I go New Game Plus, because you keep your items, you can kill him then because you have all your gear and stuff. But I don't know. I guess technically I did beat him in that one area, but it wasn't his boss version, so I don't know. I think Asylum Demon is much better, to be honest. I'm gonna go D. A little bit higher than these guys, but he looks kind of cool, but Asylum Demon is much more iconic to me. Fool's Idol. I believe this one took me like 3 tries because I got there once, and then I died by her magic traps. Then I went back and I beat her, but I technically didn't, because if you didn't know, you have to go to this one dude first, because he can like revive her or something, and if you don't kill him, you can't progress after you beat her. So you have to kill that guy and then beat her, and then you can keep going. So I think technically it was 3 tries for me. But yeah, this boss was sort of kind of cool, I suppose. I like her looks. She looks cool. I hated her traps though, her magic traps. That was annoying, but she makes like clones of herself, and it wasn't too hard. I wouldn't say it was too easy though. You know, I think there was a bit of a challenge factor in it. I do like her design though. I'll go B. Dirty Colossus. Yeah. Beat him first try. Wasn't hard at all. He was just kind of like your typical swinging, like, monster. Large monster. Yeah, it wasn't hard. I don't know. I'm just gonna go D. Like, there's nothing really insanely cool about him. It's just an easy fight. Leechmonger. This dude is kind of like the same thing, basically, but he has a bunch of leeches on him that can stick to you, I think. And there's poison or something. I like him a little better, I think. I'll go C. But yeah, beat him first try as well. Old hero. Yeah, this dude wasn't hard either. First try again. He's blind, so he relies only on sound, obviously. I don't know how I feel about this dude. Why is he glowing? Can anyone explain that in the comments? Why he's glowing? Why he glows like that? What's the reason behind that? I don't know, but I don't know. I'll just go D. Like, it literally did nothing to me. Okay. This is the first boss you beat. I think it's Phalanax. I think that's how you say his name. Can't quite remember, but it's literally just a glob of like these mini globs that have like the shields and spears. Yeah, I'm just gonna go F. Like, it's not a good fight. It's not hard. Again, first try, easy. But like Penetrator, he was cool. Like, yeah, really cool look to him. His moves were cool, but he wasn't hard, right? This dude's the same. He wasn't hard, but he's just not cool. It's just a fucking blob with shields. There's nothing cool about that at all. But there you have it. That's all the Demon Souls bosses. We have some, couple really good ones, and some pretty good ones. Couple okay ones, and then some pretty lame ones. I think this boss or this game just lacks the interesting factor. Because a lot of the bosses were just so like either boring or uninteresting or just like not even a boss at all, like this one. And I would barely classify this one as a boss too. You know, it's whatever. It was a whatever game to me. Like here's the thing. Okay, this video's going way too long. For something like bed of chaos, right? It's an absolutely god awful boss. Probably the worst boss in Soul's history. But at least he's so bad he's iconic. Not for these jokers. Like Old Monk. Who the fuck cares? Fucking Phalanx? Really? Dirty fucking Colossus. Whoop-de fucking do. Who gives a fucking shart? I'm sorry, but there's really nothing special about really any of these bosses too. Like, they look cool, but there's just nothing that sparks iconicness about them. Maybe Dragon God, and maybe Old King Alon, but none of these jokers, man. There's nothing like insanely like amazing about them in some way. These two though, I was impressed by these two. Penetrating and Tower Knight. I think they definitely take the cake. Yeah, I'm done rambling. This video's gone on way too long. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment, all that great stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.